Today it's going to be another really tough session for us. We've got some really big games coming up. We play Braga in our first game at home, who haven't done as well this season as we may have expected them to, but they are a team with a lot of pedigree, and you wouldn't think they're going to be this bad, or as bad as they have been all season. So it's going to be another tough game there at home. Then, arguably the biggest game of the season so far, away at Sporting Lisbon. They are top. We'll have a look in the table in a second. They are top, and we are still in contention after a really important win in the last game against Porto. We've kept ourselves alive in the title race. That's going to be our second game today. Massive game away at Sporting Lisbon. And then our final game that we'll play today, we're going to be at home to Moreirense. We did win there earlier in the season, and actually I think we beat all three of these teams earlier in the season, so we are going for the double against all of these teams. So here we go. It's Madeira back at home at the... I always forget the name. It's the Centro Desportivo de Madeira. It's something like that. That's pretty much the name. It holds 2,500 fans. I know that. In real life, it holds 2,500 fans. There's a quick look at the league for this game against Braga. They are struggling. I mean, if it was the other way around, I think that would make more sense in real life. But this isn't real life. This is FIFA. We're overachieving massively. They're struggling. We're the best defensive team. They love pointing that out, that we're the best defensive team. The ground looks packed. It looks even like more flags than usual. But I mean, why wouldn't the fans get behind the team? We're doing absolutely great stuff on the pitch. There is the team. So it is just that one change to the lineup. Wilkeen will drop back from being the main striker. Johnson Clark-Harris goes up in front with Brighton out injured today. We will have a look at the Braga team. I'm sure there'll be some faces that we know. Let's have a look. They've got Bolly in defence. I know he's a decent defender. Krislan up front. Vukovic, is he the ex-Newcastle guy? And Rafa caused us some problems before, I think. And he was actually linked with a move away over the January transfer market, but he stayed with them. We're just into February now. January's been and gone. Now the real difficult part of the season in a way, because there's a lot of pressure now in February for us to keep up with how well we have been doing. And it looks as though, yes, it will be us, it will be Madeira that get this game underway. Hello. Early chance here. Into Sheyu. Back in. And it's 1-0! It's an early strike from Johnson Clark-Harris. He's got his full debut today. He's come on twice as a substitute in the last two games. He made the impact against Porto. So I thought, yeah, I think he deserves a start. And he's rewarded me for starting him by scoring early on. Why he's wearing gloves, not really sure, but he's wearing gloves, red ones as well, which don't fit the kit, but that doesn't matter. He has scored the opener here after just 11 minutes, a second goal of the season for the 21-year-old. Well done, Johnson Clark-Harris. That is just the start we wanted. We've already seen that Porto and Sporting Lisbon have won, and we're trying to keep the pressure on, and at the moment we're going about it the right way. Only really a half chance as Braga try and build up an attack of their own, and Lima will have some defending to do, and that's a great ball, and it should have been an equaliser. Was he offside? No, he wasn't. He has just missed that horrendously. I thought the Lino's flag had gone up for offside, but no. To keep it. Diaz does well this time. Back into Wilkeen. Sheyu will send a Milton away down the wing, who will whip in a cross, and Johnson Clark-Harris is there, and it's over the bar. It was a great opportunity. Was it tipped over? I'm not sure that it... No. Just headed over the bar. Or was it Sheyu? I thought it was Johnson Clark-Harris. Anyway, another good chance. As you can see, 64% possession Braga have had so far. But it is the home side that lead. That's the crucial thing. Vitor Gomez picks it up. The half-time whistle goes though, and it is Madeira at the lead by a goal to nil, and try and repel Braga in the second half. A second goal would do wonders. From that first half showing, I can't see them scoring 2 goals. So I think if we can get 2-0 up, that might be good enough. Oh, and it's Sheyu won it back, but he's lost it straight away. And Braga are working it away nicely. It's a good save from Gudino. Springs away to his right to put that round for a corner. It was a good strike. It was well worked by Braga as they won it back. And Raul Gudino, Player of the Month in January, showing just why he won that award with a lovely save. If memory serves me correctly, I'm pretty sure that's what they did the last time we played them. They kept the ball, but never really did much with it. They have had that shot just now, which Gudino did very well to save, but otherwise they haven't done much. But then, if we're going to give them the ball like that, they will punish us. Gudino saves well. We cannot make simple mistakes like that. Danilo Diaz. It's an easy pass into the centre, and he's just gifted the ball to them. Raul Gudino gets well to save from... I won't say it. And cut inside, and keep running, and cut back in again. Back into Tom Hay, and there's the whistle. It's not pretty by any means, but it's a win, and Madeira are well and truly in the hunt for the title. Gudino made one big save in that second half. Otherwise, he didn't have too much to do. Braga, as much as they improved in that second half, they never really convinced me, anyway, that they were going to score. Despite the fact I went defensive, it was all about ensuring that we got the 3 points today, so we can go into that Sporting Lisbon game just those 3 points behind. My man of the match for this one, perhaps slightly surprisingly, is going to go to Kasunga there in the centre-back role, our captain. I thought he was superb today. A number of times sniffing out danger in that first half. In the second half, once he was out of position, but he got back and he made the interception. He was just everywhere in that defence. Thiago Ferreira today didn't seem to be anywhere, but Kasunga played very well, and he's a big part of the reason we got a clean sheet today. So it's Kasunga that will get man of the match. Second spot, I'm going to give to Sheyu. He was involved in a lot of good stuff going forward, of course, set up the goal that Clark Harris scored, and also part of the chance that Clark Harris just missed. So Sheyu, I think, gets second place today, and I will give the goal scorer third place, Johnson Clark Harris, who got a 7.4. Before we start to advance through, it is Sporting Lisbon top on 48, Madeira second on 45, Porto third on 43. So it's as you were for that top three. Well, it is an absolutely massive game. It is Sporting Lisbon top of the table against second placed União de Madeira. Nobody would have predicted at the start of the season that this is going to be at this stage the biggest game, and you know, for the teams to be just 3 points apart, but they are. We've overachieved. Sporting Lisbon, you know, they would have been expecting to compete for the title with the squad they have and the money they have to spend. Is that Quartet? That looks like Sebastian Quartes. Anyway, there's the player to watch. Apparently, Sporting Lisbon, Islam Slimani, who did cause us problems before. I'm not. Was it 1-0 we won? It was 1-0, I think. He did cause us problems before though, and definitely tested Gudino quite a bit. There is their team. Rui Patricia in goal, who starred for Portugal in their European triumph. William Carvalho, another man we know. Brian Ruiz, Carrillo, Slimani up front. Loads of stars. It's a very good team. And our team is the same as the team that beat SC Braga in the last game. Will King keeps his place in the team. Tom Hay still on the bench at the moment. Did come on and looked fairly decent, but he will remain on the bench for this top of the table clash. It is not the Wall Stadium. I think the Sporting Lisbon game is the Estadio de Luz, something like that. I think that's their actual stadium name, but they haven't got their stadium in the game. The referee Archibaldo Pombal. I'm guessing that's a fairly traditional Portuguese name. Anyway, here we go. It's first versus second. It's Madeira away at Sporting Lisbon. Can we potentially go level on points with Sporting Lisbon? We can't go past them because our goal differences are not good enough, but we could go level on points for victory here. But already after just 2 minutes, Godinho's had to make a save. I think if we were to get a result, a positive result, be that a draw or a win, I think Godinho already will be in contention for man of the match, just because we're going to be facing a lot of shots today. He'll work it into Will Keane, who for some reason playing a fancy pass. I didn't mean to do that. Can we find Will Keane? Yes, we can. He strikes it. It's a good save from Rui Patricio. Did well to find Will Keane there. Patricio perhaps could have done a little bit better there. Perhaps could have caught that. I don't know. The ground's slippy out there. We'll let the Sporting Lisbon keeper off. And it's a shot and it's a goal. I was just about to say it's lovely build-up play, and it is ended in a goal for Sporting Lisbon. They just kept the ball for so long, pressurised them as much as possible. It's a stunning finish to beat Godinho. Nothing that Raul could do this time. Ferreira trying to get the block in, but Sporting Lisbon, the league leaders, have the lead against at the moment their closest rivals. William Carvalho celebrates with the goal scorer Teofilo Gutierrez, the striker. 9 goals this season, which is actually more than any of our players have got. I think Will Keane's got 7 or 8 for us. That's the difference. They've got so many players that can score goals. But we did this last time. I remember when we played Sporting Lisbon at home, they tore us apart in the first half, and second half we worked our way into it, and in the end scored a very late winner. Obviously at the moment 1-0 down, but we've got a chance here. Paulinho has cracked it in! What a goal! Out of nowhere! I was just saying, the last time we played them we grew into the game, and we haven't really done that, but Paulinho has rocketed in the equaliser. The stadium's stunned, the Madeira fans go mad. Paulinho, just a simple turn in, and I thought, I'll have a crack, and he's managed to beat Patricio at his near post. Such an easy goal for the right back. It must be his first of the season, and the league leaders are leading no more. Paulinho has brought the challengers level. It is his first goal in the Liga NOS. Well done, Paulinho. Cracking strike to bring us level. Unbelievable. I was just saying how much we've been torn apart, and perhaps we can work our way back in the second half. Well, we've done it at the end of the first, and that's the half-time whistle. It basically, right on that half-time whistle, Paulinho has made it 1-1. Clark Harris and Will Keane will get us underway for the second half. Unsurprisingly, back in possession, but that's not the best pass. And Diaz has got into Johnson Clark Harris, into Will Keane. It's a little bit strong, but it's going in! Patricio! Will Keane can't get on it. Sporting Lisbon's nearly gifted us a goal. Diaz won the ball back so easily, and they nearly put it in their own net. I'm going to try an edge of the box one. Don't try these very often. It's actually Tom Hay on the edge of the box. Oh, and it's rattled into the side netting. Tom Hay so nearly had his first goal for the club. What a great time it would have been to score it, into the side netting. Unlucky from the 20-year-old. Godinho. That's a great flick on. He's offside. I was going to say it's too good to be true that he's onside. And it was. Sheyu just drifting on to an offside position. We will push back into ultra defensive and try and hit them on the counter if we can. That's not great though. Oh, Kasunga's been turned and it's 2-1. Heartbreaking. We've played so much better in the second half, but it looks as though we're going to lose against the leaders. They know that's a massive goal. That offside now from Sheyu is looking even more costly because they scored from the free kick. that was given for it. Kasunga just... It's the one mistake he's made today. I was going to say again how well he's played the captain, but... just a slight move and... Lisbon had the space they needed to exploit. That's gutting. Paolo Oliveira, he must have kind of... don't think he was starting. Anyway, he struck what seems to be the winner here. Ah, such a shame. And that's the full-time whistle.
I think so. Yeah, they can take a lot from this performance moving forward.
That's the worst defeat of the season, in my opinion. Not because of the performance, because in the second half it's a lot better. But to lose it so late on there, that's so cruel. Just so unfair to lose it late on like that. Oh, I've advanced without doing the... I haven't looked at the stats. I haven't looked at the players. I'm just going to go off memory who's played well in that game. With I'm going to go Paulino, the goal scorer. He played well in general. For man of the match, I'm going to give second place to who played well. Shea was pretty good again. Hamilton. Shea second, I think. And third place, Hamilton. Sporting Lisbon go 5 points clear at the top of Porto, who have moved into second as a result of our third defeat of the season. I mean, if you'd said that's 22 games in, we're only losing our third game, I obviously would have taken it at the start, but it's a little bit disappointing. We are still, in terms of Champions League and European football, whatever, 9 points clear of Estoril Praia in fifth, the Europa League spot. Moreirense in sixth, we play next. We are 12 points clear of. So we need to G ourselves up. We need to end on a high. We're not going to do that. Tom Hay's going... What? Why is Tom Hay unhappy? Oh, Tom Hay, you should not be unhappy. You get in my team. You can... Your form is not going down. You're only going to get better, mate. Kasunga, look at that. I gave him man of the match a couple of games ago. Anyway. Whoa, that's an interesting away kit, isn't it? Do we put them in that? That's horrendous. Like somebody's been cutting through their shirt. So the final game of the three today is against Moreirense at home. On the back of that late winner for Sporting Lisbon, obviously I'm disappointed, but the fans are still so proud of these boys who have been doing so well. And they've got another tough test here against 7th place Moreirense. It's been a really tough episode. You know, we played Braga, who are on paper a very good team, just not having the best season. Sporting Lisbon, the league leaders, and now this against 7th place Moreirense. They're definitely still in the European hunt. Vitor Gomez is back up against his old team today. And if I remember rightly, the last time he played them, he had a chance for about 10 minutes to score against his old club, but passed it up. Hopefully today he can bang a goal. It's been a while since he's got one. There is the one change to starting lineup. Tom Hay comes in to make his full debut for the club for Will Keane, and Shayu goes into that cam role because Tom Hay not the best at shooting, so he'll be better sitting in that deep lying midfield role. For Moreirense, we'll have a look at their team. Nilsson, I think, performed wonders last time to keep us out for a lot of the game. Don't really recognise too many of the other names, but they were decent before against us. They didn't create too much going forwards, but defensively we took a long while to break them down. In the end we did win through. Hopefully we'll do the same today again. Hopefully Johnson Clark Harris will hit form again with those red gloves. It's such a sunny day, but he loves those red gloves. There is Vitor Gomez against his old club. Alfonso Secretario from Portugal, the manager is the referee for the game. Moreirense will get us underway. Can Madeira get back to winning ways? Tom Hay is on the right wing for some reason. Does very well. Vitor Gomez pulls a great save out of Nilsson. He must be desperate to get a goal against his old club. He was denied last time. Actually, he had a very good shot in the last game saved by Nilsson, and yet again Nilsson pulls off a great save from Vitor Gomez. He missed an early chance, blazed it over the bar and then had another chance very well saved. That was it. Here's Diaz into Tom Hay. Such a poor pass. The player, the players seem to be feeling it, and that's a great ball. It's going to be 1-0. It's 1-0. We just haven't clicked today really at all. Even though we played better in that second half against Sporting Lisbon, we're just not quite at it. It was very close to being offside. Cracking finish from the striker to beat Raul Godinho. Don't know why. Just not playing our best today. And we're 1-0 down at home to Moreirense. Who's got the goal for them? It's Rafael Martins, the 11th of the season. This is the problem. We just don't have a striker, a consistent goal scorer. Beaten too easily. Lima can't get in. 2-0. We're just crumbling. I've crumbled. I've gone. Lost it. 2-0 Moreirense. Awful. It's just absolutely awful at the moment. Travelling fans going wild, but
Never thought he was going to miss, Alan. No, you didn't. I mean, he's a cool head and he's one that never likes to smash the ball. He loves to just stroke it home.
Godinho's got to do better than the near post as well. That's not good enough, really. Yuri Medeiros, 4th goal of the season for him. 2-0 Moreirense. Unless we can get one back here. No, can't even do that. Terrible finish. What is that from Milton? Oh, cracking finish. It's a goal back. Well done, Vitor Gomez. Go and get that ball. He scores against his old club. Right on the stroke of half time. Maybe it's not all over. Maybe it's not all doom and gloom. That's a cracking strike from nowhere, really. We should have been 2-1 a second ago. Milton hitting the post, but Vitor Gomez, beautiful. Oh, they're not. Oh, okay, that's a bit weird. It's his 3rd goal of the season. Vitor Gomez right on the stroke of half time. And finally the half-time whistle goes. Why was half-time not called sooner than that? Well, anyway, it's 2-1 at half-time. We're not out of it. We're losing, but we're not out of it thanks to that man. Cracking strike from him to bring us back into this game. It's been lacklustre. It's been poor. It's been really dreadful. But we're still in with a chance. We shall give it all our best in this second half. Clark Harris and Shayu get us underway. Tom Hay and Milton, they've all had chances to score in that first half. Milton dances past one, dances past another, and scores straight away in the second half. And Milton gets the equaliser, and it's definitely game on now for Madeira. Brilliant stuff from the right winger. He passed up a great opportunity to make it 2-1 just before Guido Gomez did make it 2-1, but he's made it 2-2 within a minute of the restart. Well done, Milton. Lovely curling finish past the diving arm of Nielsen. What a game this is shaping up to be. I thought we were absolutely out of it at 2-0. We were flat, lifeless, dull. Gomez's goal has brought us back to life, and Milton bags his 5th of the season. Perhaps we can still win this. We've got 44 minutes to do it. Plenty of time to do it. Moreirense will be kicking themselves 2-0 up in this game, cruising, absolutely cruising. But we have shown our fighting spirit. We need to keep showing that fighting spirit. Not doing that though. It's 3-2. Unbelievable. The goals are absolutely flying out of this game. I don't know what Godinho is doing. He literally just watched that go in. To be fair, I thought it was going wide as well. Have a look. Was there a deflection? No, not that I saw. He's literally just watched that go in. Is there a slight deflection there? The dive, is that put... I don't get... No, there's not. There's not a deflection in that ball. And he's just... That's an easy pluck out of the air save. I can't believe that.
Really good game.
I'm in shock. Medeiros has bagged a second of the game, and it's 3-2 to Moreirense.
Evaldo. Now can he make the most? Oh, well saved. Hit the frame of the goal after the save.
My God, well he's made up for it there. That was amazing. I thought he pushed it into his own net for a second, but got away with it. Still is. Diaz coming forward now. And hits it against the post. Great save from the keeper. He turned it onto the post. Danilo Diaz, who I was saying needs to step up. He did. He took a good shot there. And he's blowing the whistle as we're about to get forward. That's ridiculous. Literally, Diaz had so much space down that left wing. He's blowing the whistle. Well, we've lost 2 games in a row for the first time this season. I didn't think it'd be these 2 games in a row that we lost, but we've lost them, and we've got to accept that and move on. Okay. We've got a reward and a man of the match. There's an obvious choice. He's got the best mark. It's Vitor Gomez, who played brilliantly against his old club. He seemed to be one of the few players that was really bothered out there today. So credit to him. Well done, Vitor Gomez. More than deserving of the man of the match award. Second place, Shay went off, got a 7. Perhaps I shouldn't have taken him off. Maybe that was the wrong decision. Milton did play well and get the equaliser at the time. Yeah, okay, I'll go with Milton. And a third we'll give to Shayu. We end this episode on a very sour note. Madeira dropped down to 4th in the league. We started 2nd. We went into the game with Sporting Lisbon looking as though, you know, we're going to be real title contenders. We now find ourselves 6 points off the pace. We are fairly secure in that 4th spot, to be fair. But not been great. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. But for now, it's Tibbin27 out.